Oh, I need to check if I'm looping this through the correct track. I am. Nice. So last time we lost once. Probably should have lost 3 times. Just keep going until get a bit more evidence about what this team can or can't lose to. How possible it is to outplay. Again, I want to make it very clear that outside of the roulette, which I can't control perfectly, this team should only be playing perfectly in the actual match. It would be very dishonest of me to intentionally throw a game or miss a better strategy than the one I employ. Oh, I need to open the train list. So this is almost certainly set 4. Again, I don't know if the original player actually did this level of preparation, but we're going to assume the team is being played as well as it possibly could be. There is nothing inherently dangerous about this game, apart from the quick claw on Ursaring. Yeah, so if quick claw activates on Ursaring on turn 2, I think I still need to blow up though. The Kingdra Dusk Noir matchup is not too bad, because Kingdra should go for the Draco Meteor, but obviously Dusk Noir will be vulnerable to a crit. That's a wide lens on Kingdra, it's not a focus lens. It's not a scope lens. Anyway, just want a regular board for this. It's not a bad enough matchup by anything else. Go for the bottom, I think. If it's a citrus player, it could actually matter. It could actually matter for Dusk Noir. I might count this as a loss if Dusk Noir can't win while avoiding citrus as a loss mechanic. So Gardevoir Trace Levitate. It doesn't matter that much. Ursaring should not be going for Earthquake here, it should be going for the Aerial Ace on Duskull. But Earthquake crit would take out Bronzong, since this Ursaring is adamant. And even if it did Earthquake, I would still want to use Trick Room. Now, because they easily both die to Explosion, I think what Duskull should be doing here is protecting again to stop the Quick Claw Aerial Ace from going through. So it gives Quick Claw Aerial Ace a 10% chance of happening instead of 20%, since I have a 50% chance of hitting the double protect. I fail, but there's no Quick Claw. Should be a straightforward win now, just Destiny Bond. I suppose the worst thing that could happen here is that Blizzard freezes and crits probably Dusk Noir and misses Duskull. It only has 3 Blizzards before it's out of PP though, and I can protect from the first one. So that's a wide lens Hydro Pump. And I am looking at sort of 120-ish. I'm expecting a 175 win team to easily be able to hit 120 within 1 or 2 attempts, really. This win streak isn't actually 64 because I would have had to start again from 0 after the loss at match 30. So it's an ice train. I have no idea which sets these are. I should probably prepare for the worst case scenario, which is Articuno 4, Lapras 2, and probably Mamoswine. Probably Mamoswine's 4. Mamoswine 2 could also be bad. Mamoswine 2 might be worse, actually. I'll put Mamoswine 4 in. Yeah, the Curse Mamoswine threat would be bad. Don't need any kind of special preparation. If it is Lapras 2, I'm vulnerable anyway. Quite an obvious thing at the bottom here. So they can't be frozen. It's going to be a special voice line. A lucky break, yeah. Special voice line. We will see what it is. If it is Lapras 2, it has a 10% chance of taking out Bronzong on the first turn. In fact, worse than Sheer Cold would be Sing, or Confuse Ray into Self-Hit. Could also be... Blizzard Freeze would also be really bad. Okay, it's not bad. Now the Ice Shard is guaranteed to be used again. I think what I meant to do is switch. Because Ice Shard obviously won't take out Dusknoir. I think I have to switch. It's a lot safer. No reason to lose Duskull. I suppose the issue with switching is that it's Lapras 2. Because it's Lapras 1, it can survive the explosion. I suppose, but if it does expire the explosion, it would be Ice Sharding Duskull the following turn when it comes back in anyway, and then Dusknoir would take it out with Nightshade, and then it would be a Dusknoir Mamoswine 1v1, which is winnable. By winnable, I mean I should be favoured, but can't be too sure. Yeah, so I think it is worth saving Duskull here. Lapras 1 can survive this. No reason to get hit by that. No reason to risk the 50% protect either. That's a good roll. That's a very good roll, actually. It's probably about 50% chance to KO that Lapras. The worst thing it could be is probably actually Mamoswine 3. Because Mamoswine 3 can't hurt Duskull. Mamoswine 3 could easily use Fissure on Dusknoir here. The best thing I can do against Mamoswine 3 is use Protect on Dusknoir though, and use up a turn of Fissure. I'm going to do that. I'd rather pain split, I guess. But I don't want to get into any kind of boosting war with a non-Mammothine free set. So I need to identify this Mammothine free first, I think. Mammothine free could actually use Hail as well. Yeah, this Mammothine was scary on the 1v1, particularly if Dust Noir misses a Will-O-Wisp. But we got a good roll in the Lapras, which avoids that. This is a guitarist, which means the sets are unknown. Magnezone is obviously quite a bad lead for this team. In fact, Magnet Pull is also an added complication. I'm not sure which the worst one would be. It probably is Mag 4. It doesn't actually have White Powder, but yeah, I'm not sure how I would beat that. I could obviously Pain Split Earthquake it, or Pain Split Iron Head. Sorry, Pain Split Earthquake, and then Pain Split Iron Head to Miss Magius, but it's not guaranteed. There's no Focus Sash on Miss Magius 4, but that's probably also the worst one. Drift Blim. Set 3 might be worse than Set 4. Let's get the Paralysis chance. It's not a great matchup, to be honest. But I don't have much choice in terms of the game board. Swapping teams would actually be pretty good, I think. But even better would be the Trick Room. It's not bad. Really not sure on the absolute best course of action here. I suppose Miss Magius is guaranteed to go after Duskull. And so is Magnezone, because he can set 2 Iron Head. Should be able to safely get up Trick Room. Got Shadow Ball and Mirror Shot. Also, you don't know the Magius said it could be few options. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference. I think they're going to all behave quite consistently on Zone 4 anyway. The reason I'm thinking is because Destiny Bond would take out Magnezone. I I can just Iron Head the Miss Magis. It should be a 2-hit KO. Being hit by Shadow Ball, not so bad. Beating the Drifloon might be surprisingly difficult though. I can also Leer Earthquake, which will take out the Magnet Zone, and it will mean that Iron Head would feint Miss Magius. But all that does is just lose the chance to flinch. Drifloon's a bit of a problem because it has so much HP, its Nightshade doesn't do very much. Okay, well we'll see. I think it's quite clear that they have to go for the Iron Head and Miss Magius. The Destiny Bond. Flinch would be ideal. Actually, that miss is bad. It's not my fault that it missed. It was the correct play to go for the Destiny Bond, and it was correct to go after Miss Magis. It was just unfortunate that it lined up like that. Guitarist shouldn't usually be a problem for this team, but obviously the lineup of ghosts does mean it's possible for this kind of thing to happen. The real question is what to do now. I could Earthquake Nightshade and it would take out Magnezone at the cost of Earthquaking my teammate Dust Noir, obviously, which probably does about 4. How much do you have again? 162. So Earthquake's doing about 30 to Dust Noir from Bronzong. That's a lot safer though. It's definitely correct to go for the Earthquake and Nightshade, I think. The Drifblim going to be a pain. I think it should always feint to this. Because Earthquake's going to do around 100. Yeah, we do about a 5th. Dust Noir. As long as that doesn't crit, should be fine. I've actually got the Citrus Bay from the earlier match too. I think it would be a mistake to do anything but attack. Still don't actually know if it's drifting forward. Let me see. If I didn't have Citrus, would Dust Noir have fainted there? No. And we don't care about Aftermath. It's not the castle. I only just escaped there. very wrong. Who are you? I'm not certain it's a breeder. I don't think it's absolutely set in stone. I feel like it's a breeder though, which would make it set 4. We'll get her named before the match anyway. Fortress Swampert is not a good lead duo if it is set 4 though. Although I think breeders are 21 IVs. So at least I get a KO on Swampert. As long as Rockfly does not miss, I should be fine for the Destiny Bond to take out Fortress 2. Victory Bell versus Dustin should be fine. I'm not seeing a reason to deviate from the evil strategy here. Sleep is not actually that helpful. I have to play as if they're about to wake up. Swampert is sweet, and it's Europa. $21 IV opponent, that's fine. Good, it probably guarantees that Swampert does faint to the explosion. I still need to protect with Duskull on the first turn though. This could be what this looks like could flinch, I guess. Which would actually be really bad. Ooh. Yeah, well that's another problem with this team. Do I have to switch? I think I probably do. There's no way I run out. There's no way I risk Duskull this early on without tricking up. I could just explode. That doesn't feel right at all though. I don't think Dustin can ever win that 1v2. Even if Sunny Day does interfere with Aquatail damage. Yeah, I'd be right. The Mirror Coat Nightshade. Oh, no, there's no way I do that. I think I have to dig for the not flinch. I really are so happy I can go this thing. It does actually matter that Swampert is asleep. Did get the trick room up though. I am quite tempted to take out Swampert before it wakes up and does any more damage. Duskull is currently taking out Fortress, but after an explosion and 2 Nightshades it will faint. So the Destiny Bond does actually go onto Victory Bell then. The Victory Bell should faint next turn when it sludge bombs Duskull. This would be a much worse situation. I mean, first off, a 31 IV opponent could matter a lot here. This Swampert. But the sleeping Swampert mattered, I mean. If Aquatail hits Duster on that turn, yeah, it's a single target rock slide. Imagine the Aquitail damage on top of that. Dust Noir will probably be below 40. Maybe around 40. Maybe about 40, but potentially below 40. Which is very dangerous for this match. I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure it has to go for... I am pretty sure it has to go for the Sludge Bomb onto Duskull. If it doesn't, that just means they're taking out the Frost even more, doesn't they? I do at least get Pains pissed off if that doesn't happen. That's 2 matches back to back where this team came very close to losing. Might not look like it, but it was quite close to actually. Yeah. At least in Castle, Castle's going to be hard to prove because at least in Castle you have the excuse of saying you can skip matches. Which honestly is more suspicious to me knowing how Castle works, but I can see how that argument doesn't hold water. I mean, the problem I have with this team, to be clear, is the same problem I have with the Smeargle Breloom team, which is that I don't trust Dusknoir and I don't trust Cresselia. Like, Dusknoir and Cresselia, they're good Pokemon. They do win a lot of 1v1s on average, but you're just so vulnerable. You're sitting there waiting to be crit, or waiting to be burned, or paralysed, or frozen. And once that happens, you can just lose. There's no protection against that. This is actually this probably is an Aroma Lady, which means it's not necessarily set 4. It could be set 2 to 4. Anyway, it's not too... Tangrowth in the back is good because Tangrowth survives the explosion. Don't mind raising their level though. I feel the biggest thing about 175 is just never messing up the roulette. Who are you? It's Ombre. I guess I should probably prepare for Meganium 2, which does survive the explosion. At level 50. At level 53, we'd probably get it. Yeah, just playing Steam again. It's the same streak as last time. It's fine. I've established Giga Drains should still reliably target Duskull. Duskull being level 4 doesn't really change anything. It is set 2. Double set 2. So Vileplume is slower. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? I just Leer. Powit could miss 8 times in a row against Duskull, I guess. I'm not going to play badly enough to lose that because I know I can just start Nightshading. bit concerning that... I suppose it's not too bad. This team almost had problems. So in case it starts missing, I can just start hurting it. The problem I have with this team in the castle is I just think you have to spend so much points on essentially trying to avoid losses. I don't see how you have much left over for enough skips. The one nice thing about this team is that Duskull can heal itself with Pain Split in the castle in certain matchups. That's a waitress. Because Snorlax is slower, this is actually a free win. Oh wait, I've put in Snorlax twice. I don't care about giving you an item. This is a free win anyway, so... Yeah, I was thinking about castle doubles. I think I've got a new team. It might not be any better though. I was messing around with it. It's a lot less exciting, a lot more boring. I do need a third member though. This is so funny. Base 70 HP. It's a guitarist again. Ooh. Double ghostly, that's interesting. Also a bit worried about Blizzard. It's not necessarily set 4s, but at least Toxicroak versus Dust Noir isn't too bad. think this is Tobias from the quote. Yeah, it is. Wow, they all got burned. Rip. I mean, being burned doesn't stop them from freezing Bronzong. Shadow Ball doesn't tell me anything. I mean, it's not Frostlass 2, but... So I guess I just Ironhead the Frostlass and Destiny 1 the Gengar. So I don't want Dust Noir to take a Shadow Ball. That seems pointless. And no reason to risk a double protect. And even if it is Frostlass 4, it doesn't actually have Lactin Sense. And even if Ironhead could Oko Gengar, I'd still want to take out the Pokemon with Blizzard. Potentially. Now, I auto win against Toxicroak 4. This is probably prepare for Toxicroak 3. Which doesn't have anything to interact with Explosion. I mean, a crit wouldn't kill me, so I might as well just attack. I should always face Explosion though. Yeah, what does this team do against a full Ghost lineup? Is the question. Because Brave Bronzong is not actually that good. I mean, when Frostlass appears, it's a lot better, but what happens if it's Drifblim, Gengar? I had good luck, not good luck, I'm not sure if it's, I don't feel completely confident in it, so I'm not really going to call it skill, but the roulette did not screw me over there, which it normally in like one match out of 7 or something it does. The issue with this team, I mean, to be fair, it's an issue of any doubles team. Like, even if you're just running pure offense, you'd be struggling. But if Bronzong gets frozen or put to sleep, I really don't know what this team's meant to do to win. By the roulette wheel, I mean. Or Lagging Tail, obviously. I mean, no, it's not really fair to blame that on this team. Most teams would lose with Lagging Tail and doubles. That looks like a waiter to me. Should be a normal game. Lose HP, that's fine. You can also be burned. It's fine if Duskull is frozen. Also fine if Dusknoir is frozen. It's Bronzong. Bronzong can't be frozen. It's Bronzong that's frozen. So this is waterfall payback every time. I guess I can buy a turn at the start to try and fall. To be honest, all I actually need to do is explode. So it would be payback that actually hits Guanzong, and I can avoid that being doubled at least. I'm probably going to have another 3 turns to try and unfreeze. It gets bad now though because Floatal can start using Double Team actually. I'm not sure what Dust Noir is supposed to do here by just trying to extend as much as possible with Protect, waiting on the Trick Room. Dust Noir can't win the 1v3 though. No, there is a... I could start going after one of these, so I could go after Wheezing, since that'll faint to 3 Nightshades. I could also burn Floatzel. Might be better to burn Wheezing though, since Wheezing is the Pokemon that can't raise its evasion. I think I'll burn Wheezing because Wheezing can actually survive the explosion. And also there's a very small chance I suppose Dust Noir can 1v3 this. It only works because Bronzong's there to get... Wait a minute. Can I... I can't Will-O-Wisp my teammate here, can I? No, I can't. According to Bulbapedia, at least. I feel like it's definitely correct to keep trying to burn the Floatzel. I can actually win if I burn Floatzel, I suppose. Yeah, this is another scenario where I think I'm going to luck out to a win. Oh, track makes this a lot dicier actually. Also hit by Swagger. Okay, I was kind of thinking it might be over, but it's not. Not sure if I meant to rest here or not. Being slower is so horrible when you're trying to stall out. I'm not even sure if I want to actually KO Wheezing. It's going to be replaced by something much worse. Yeah, I think I'd rather get the Floatzel. That's a crit, yeah. very good luck with the accuracy into the... Ooh. We have woken up. It's a big deal. It should be a win if we can set up the trick room at least. I feel like I have to take out Wheezing. So Bronzong can explode on Muck. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Not expecting us to KO at all. Yeah. As long as you don't... I can totally just explode here. And rest. I'll be out of range of Waterfall Crit anyway, but to double make sure. Can miss Fates all. What an escape. I am doing my best to win these. I'm not sure if I went for the completely wrong tactic on the roulette board. I felt like I could avoid the freeze, but I couldn't. I think this is a poker fan. I'm actually not sure. I didn't set 4 placeholders. So what's awkward is... Damn, I should be exploding on the lead 2 anyway. At least the berries are never bad. Oh, no, it's not berries. Okay, I shouldn't have gone for that then. It is poker fan. This should be Night Slash and a random move from Altaria. Interesting, pressure from Absol actually influences Trick Room's PP. So it considers Trick Room a move that targets everything on the field. Yeah, but this team, in Castle, for example, this team can heal, in inverted commas, Duskull. With the proviso being that you're probably going to Destiny Bond the final Pokemon anyway. It'd be really nice to play these matches on speed up. Unfortunately, this movie does not like being sped up and slowed down. It's got wide lands, it doesn't really matter. I suppose it helps on Will-O-Wisp. That's a gentleman. Also, I was totally talking at the start of the game, I was totally talking about Quick Claw in Arcade again, wasn't I? They don't have Quick Claw. There's one square off the freeze. It's quite a funny space, BP. Just, here's some BP. Okay. Should be no problems with turn 1. I'm just thinking about what to do with Aggron. What I can do is Pain Split Earthquake, and then I can Iron Head Weavile next turn. Does Pain Split Earthquake even always KO? 155 attack from Ronzon. Aggron is 232. Yeah, so that's 80. Maybe 75. And Pain Split. Down below half. That's just above half. That should be fine. Yeah, I think I can Pain Split Earthquake. Duskull faint, and then next turn I Iron Head. Oh, but what about the Fisher? I guess I can explode. I can Nightshade explode. That'll take out Donphan. I think that's the safest way to play this out. Oh no, wait, no. I'm stupid. I can just Destiny Bond. Some part of my brain thought that Aggron was slower than it. Turns out it's not. So a single target explosion should always take out this Donphan. completely certain I will cover it with the nightshade at least. Which Azelf gets this KO very easily. Yeah. That was probably guaranteed. One day I will have all the trainers memorised, so I'd have to look them up on the sheet. This is just any set, isn't it? I'm a bit worried about Dust Noir 2. Look at this thing. Also, there's Executor 3, which I don't think it can Trick Room because it'll be faster. I think it can Trick Room though. It's also slower than Dust Noir. I feel like that's. Oh yeah, true. It's almost Dahlia. Medicham, not so much of a problem. I don't know what to do about Dust Noir 2. Of course, it's more likely to be Dust Noir 4, 3 or 1, which are all dealt with very easily. One thing that I could do is just paralyze them. It's not really an answer though, because I can't take out the. This is actually very awkward. Okay, let me just play out the roulette. I don't usually have enough capacity to go for anything on the roulette. If that's a burn on Dust Noir, it's huge. Okay, but it could be like Executor 4, and then the burn is massive. I definitely want a Trick Room. Very difficult to know what Dust Noir 2 is going to do. The most... well, it's not. It has a tracked open as an option too. I think the most likely move is Confuse Ray. It can't Pain Split at least. That would help it. Just tells me a bit more. I suppose because it's if it does curse, I can just switch. It is Executive 4. Shadow Punch. I think it was like it could be something else. It does make a massive difference. Dust Noir 4 is so much less scary. I guess it could be Medicham 2 in the bag too, but it's not a real thing. I think I'd take out Dust Noir with Destiny Bond. There's no point to explode on the Executor, so I'm just going to Ironhead it. Dust Noir 2 is surprisingly annoying, yeah. It's it has a... the AI is quite good at doing curse pain split combinations. At least you have an encore though. The way to beat Dust Noir 2 is obviously you just attack it and let something faint. But something fainting can be a problem. But if we were going to possibly lose, it would be from Metachan using Detect, I guess. If Metachan used Detect and then managed to poison Duster, I would still win though. I don't care about Metachan 3, it just faints. I guess Metachan 1 uses Fake Out as Metachan. But that's fine, I can Fake Out. And I can just explode next turn. I don't actually want to deal damage to Metachan though, because I don't want it to endure next. Actually, no, it can endure next turn because it's burned. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. It is Metachan 1. So I guess a crit Leaf Storm on Bronzong exactly now. Yeah, I mean, crit would just KO, but it doesn't crit. If it did crit there, that honestly would be fine. I guess the real win streak here is about 46 since I started at 30, I mean 28. I lost at 30 and then started again at 28. I think this is not necessarily, it could be a school kid, couldn't it? It's probably set 4 though. It's probably set 4. Protopass 4 is annoying, and if Gardevoir traces Levitate, it will be much worse. This is probably what it is. Obviously Protopass does not have Life Orb. Might need a little bit of help here. Yeah. If this is a Picnicker, that level boost actually matters. It's Andre, okay. That's the same thing. Just see what attack set do I have. 163. Oh. You see, Earthquake is going to be very close to being able to OHKO Protopass. Very close. It's probably a favourable roll. At level 50 I wouldn't have it. At level 53 I probably do have it. I'm definitely setting up Trick Root though, so turn 1 is decided. It's very awkward though, because what I want to do is Earthquake Protopass and Destiny Bond Gardevoir, but I don't think I have time to do that. I think I'm going to have to Iron Head Gardevoir and Destiny Bond the Protopass, and then I get to explode on the last two, which should be fine. The risk is that Gardevoir Thunderbolts Bronzong at the end of this turn and gets paralysis. Because God of War and Houndoom together against Dustar is a bad matchup. Bad matchup. No, I'm not really doing serious streaming. I wanted to look nicer. There is another option here, which is that I can Leah and Ironhead God of War. But that doesn't actually solve any problems, because Probopass can do the same Thunderbolt trick onto Bronzong that God of War can. And I'd just be at a disadvantage. I'm also wondering if I can just explode and switch. It is a viable move. And then Duskull would be able to Destiny Bond down the Probopass, and it would be a Bronzong Houndoom 1v1, and Bronzong should be able to Oko Houndoom with Earthquake. I'm not seeing where that goes wrong, actually. I think it might be better to explode and switch. The obvious play is to Ironhead the God of War and Destiny Bond the Probopass. Explode and switch is also a small risk to paralysis, though. I do get to always use Earthquake next turn, though. I think Explode and Switch is better, actually. I think I never lose if I Explode and Switch. I think the biggest one in the arcade is just it's just roulette. It's just so random. I can't believe that someone could be perfect at the roulette. I think you can be pretty good. And Nightshade should always flip here Probopass from here. This would have been a lot harder to win. At level 50, actually. I'm not sure what I would have done then. I probably would just Ironhead Destiny Bond on turn 2 if it was level 15 instead of level 53. We had Lapras. Was it Lapras? There was something that tried... Oh no, it was Dewgong. Dewgong tried to Sheer Cold Bronzong but missed twice. And there was a few other Pokemon, like there's a few Pokemon that don't actually have a move that hits Duskull, which means they automatically can't take the bait. I don't think Hugh. sets. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What was funny actually on YouTube, because I don't care about my YouTube. It's just somewhere to put the VODs. But I got a few followers that were Chinese and Japanese players, which I thought was interesting. I wonder how much they can understand of what's going on. Probably quite a lot. This is a really bad match, isn't it? Like, what am I meant to do? Obviously, I can Destiny Bond one of them, and I can explode in the Medicham, probably. Dusk Noir does not have a great matchup. It steals. I should probably wear with Nightshade. I totally swap teams here. Okay. I was going for the plus level actually. It's annoying because unlike the Azelf Gengar Castle team that I run, Duskull can't actually kill something before Bronzor can target it, which means there's no way for me... If I could make this a single target explosion onto the Skarmory, that would help so much. But I can't actually do that, I can't manipulate that. I've just got a blanket Destiny Bond. These, to be clear, these aren't actually set for necessarily. It could be anything. But Skarmory 2... Oh, Fortress 2 only has dig, doesn't it? Oh, crap. No. Fortress 3. So Fortress 3 won't take the Duskull bait. And is quite likely to use double team. The good news about Fortress 3 is that it would never beat Duskull Arm, I think. A bit worried about Medicham. I mean, if Swagger hits Bronzong, there was nothing I could do to prevent it anyway since I'm slower. Light Slash. It is Fortress 3. I'm not actually sure what's meant to happen now. I guess I can Destiny Bond down the Skarmory. That's probably the best thing that Duskull can do this match anyway. I guess I Earthquake then. To be honest, the power gap between Earthquake and Ironhead is small enough into Fortress that I probably should just go for the flinch. I could also switch. I'm at the mercy of this match slightly. If this Fortress does something to... See, what if this is Medicham 1? And I don't get to blow up on it. Actually, I can't blow up on Medicham. I can't blow up on Medicham 2. This turn can't be explosion. I can't leave Dusk Noir in 1v2 here. Set. Giving it an extra turn feels horrible. I also, unlike last time, I can't attack if it is Medicham 1 because it will endure. If I do damage to it, it's poisoned anyway actually. No, I can attack it. I can attack it because it's poisoned. Okay. I feel like I go for the KO then. Nightshade and Ironhead probably can take it out. If it uses Detect... It didn't really want to attack Fortress anyway this turn. Okay. I don't think... Oh, that's really bad. I don't think the Gen 4 AI can double detect when it has a valid move. But since I'm at +2 and we're going to Ironhead it anyway, +2 Ironhead will take out Medicham. Yeah, Grandpa does fall because of the Mold Breaker. If it's next to a flying teammate or something. This Fortress is pretty bad, I must say. Oh yeah. If a Pokemon only has Oko moves, then it will target randomly between Bronzong and Duskull. So it's a 15% chance that it targets and hits an Oko move. I'm not sure if I'm meant to burn this Fortress. I think I probably am. Am I still wide lens? I am, aren't I? Yeah. It did go for the double detect. Interesting. Okay, well, hitting that probably is GG. Okay, I said that's it. It's not actually GG, is it? But I'm running min... Aren't I running min attack on this first R? Let's see. What am I, 105? I am. So my self-hit isn't too bad, even at +2. Bronzong self-hit would be much worse. I did need that explosion to happen. I mean, that Ironhead to happen. I can't do much about this, obviously. Now, Confusion can only last 4 turns. The problem is that Medicham can just detect, and also I'm about to run out of... Yeah, that's Trick Room gone as well. I think I actually do take the time to Trick Room. Because I'm going to snap out of Confusion, and when I snap out, I want to be able to Ironhead Medicham before it can swagger, before the Fortress can swagger again onto Bronzong. So it is actually important to Trick Room. I think it's too early to rest. I think next turn has to be rest. It might be correct to target Medicham though. I think I prefer going to After Fortress. That's a good detect, there it is. I would have self-hit anyway, even if I clicked rest there. But it is a max length Confusion on Bronzong. Bronzong's guaranteed to snap out of Confusion now. It's been max turns. Got quite unlucky in this scenario, but it's over now. Dust Noir can still be confused this turn, it's still possible. Snap out was guaranteed. And because I did use Trick Room, swagger. I suppose it could have used detect again. Ooh, that's bad. Nothing I could do though. That wasn't a move selection issue. That was a simple Dust Noir self-hit every time issue. But Dust Noir is also guaranteed to snap out now. And this is guaranteed to be dig on Dust Noir since it sees the kill. Go for it because it's funny. Plus 2 Earthquake crit only does about 110 to Dust Noir, so it won't even faint to that and dig. It didn't miss anyway. Yeah, how did the dodge? Double team is a very good move. Must say, that could have actually gone a lot worse. Mostly I'm thinking about how I hit the Will-O-Wisp onto Fortress immediately. If Fortress isn't burned there, Dust Noir actually faints from those 3 self-hits, and then it's a 1v1 with Bronzong, which is not very comfortable for Bronzong. I can win it because of the big Earthquake interaction there. So that's a Reporter. Katie or Elaine? Metric 4 doesn't actually run right powder though. I think that's Slowbro 3. Should be easy. I should have time to use the moves I need. I guess the Spread Surf crit won't do more than 2/3 to Bronzong. The question is about the Manectric. I don't think there's any Manectric set that doesn't take the Duskull bait though. So it should be an El Clasico win. They're also burned, which does make a big difference, even on special attackers. I believe that with Burn, I'm actually guaranteed to get the Explosion Oko onto Slowbro without any assistance. Signal Beam is Manectric 4. We can't miss because it hasn't actually got White Powder. I don't think the defense drop on the Slowbro is at all necessary. I'll say it is a lot easier to play this team in arcade. In Castle, there's a lot of things this team has to look out for. It's not just Quick Claw, Bright Powder. Because in Castle and Tower, there's stuff like Porygon Z2. You can use Trick on Duskull or Bronzong. Actually, both would be pretty bad. Bronzong probably worse, to be fair. But if I was TRE's lawyer, I would be saying, well, you can just skip that match. That's hilarious. Lantern 2. Wow. I guess I pain split. Yeah, I'm just thinking because it's a big deal. Accusing someone of cheating is a big deal. I'm not going to pretend that it's not. So, as suspicious as I am, this is very much not an accusation at all. And the fact that I'm playing on stream is not an accusation either. But, yeah, because it's a big deal, I do need to have a very good case. I don't think the past 2 streams have done anything to convince me that it is legit. Apart from, I'm personally surprised at how well I'm playing the roulette. I thought I'd be much worse at it. Apart from that, it's pretty much going as I expected, where you have all of these close games where Dust Noir almost loses. And I think I've actually, to be fair on Dust Noir, I've scraped through all of them. But it's very obvious to see how close I've come to losing. Yeah. I mean, there's 3 aspects to cheating. The first one is that you just have a team that is just wildly unrealistic. Like, your team doesn't make sense, it just loses to several things, particularly in singles. And those kind of teams often don't actually even get onto the leaderboard because they're so obvious. Then there's like statistical cheating, which is what I think this is, where it's like, this team, the reason why it doesn't work isn't because it can't win, it's because it can't win at like a 99.5% level. It's more like a 98% win team, which is difficult to see. And then the final part is you could have a team that is legit, but a player who isn't legit. And I think there are a lot of those in the leaderboards too, where it's like, yeah, this team could do 1,000 wins, and yeah, you are knowledgeable enough that you could do it if you never made a mistake. But what are the chances that you actually never made a mistake in 1,000 wins? And it's just like, we don't know. You either have evidence for it or you don't. And everyone on the leaderboard who hasn't got a streamed record is under suspicion for category 3. And I'm not saying they're all cheaters, it's automatic. It's like submitting a speed run with a screenshot. It's like, yeah, okay, if you submit a speed run for Pokemon Red and you know everything about the movement and the manipulations and everything, it still doesn't mean that you did it legit. If you want to do it legit, you'd have to prove it by doing it on stream or at least having a VOD. That's a Cowgirl, which is set 4. So this is, speaking of statistical cheating, this is a huge problem with the team, is damp. This Poliwrath could have damp. I'm actually not sure what I would do if it did. I guess I'd probably just have to Ironhead the Mismagius and Destiny Bond Polyrath. Ginger. They do both take the Dust Gold back, it's not too bad yet. I think the worst thing that can happen in this team is a turn 1 sheer cold hits Bronzong. So I think I have to assume it has damp. Because if I explode, or try and explode, it doesn't have damp. I am quite far behind. It means that Bronzong gets hit by Shadow Ball. And then next turn, Ambipom and Miss Magius together could take out Bronzong. It's a lot safer to take out Miss Magius. Over 2 turns with the Iron Head, with the Destiny Bond down to Polyrath. They also got flinch and crit chance on Miss Magius. So yeah, worst case scenario here is Thunderbolt Paralysis. Shadow Ball, Spadef drop, or crit, or both is also pretty bad. Because that does about half of a crit. So I think the Spadef drop means that I do have to target down on Miss Magius this turn instead of exploding. Oh, I forgot Ambipom is frozen. I was about to say that Dust Noir vs Ambipom is a decent matchup because I can burn it. And although Ambipom can freeze Dust Noir, it is unlikely. But because Ambipom is frozen, I should not. On average, it doesn't wake up this turn. Or I can just explode and dust and Nightshade. I'm pretty sure that's Nightshade range, because Miss Magius only has about 130 HP at level 50. Why risk the Ambipom unfreezing? I mean, if I'm wrong about Miss Magius, and it does survive Nightshade, then Shadow Ball crit will definitely take out Dust Noir. Yeah, Miss Magius is only base 130 HP. Socialite, I think. Socialite. I'm pretty sure it's a Socialite, which means set free. Dugtrio free is a funny one. I should be fine against it. Rapidash free is admittedly quite scary under normal circumstances, but I should be able to blow up on these two. late. I was going for the third row, but I was late. Okay. Well, Dugtrio faints to an Iron Head. And Hariyama versus Dust Noir is pretty one-sided in Dust Noir's favour. I am very nervous about Rapidash because of the burn chance. I feel like I switched Duskull out here actually. The problem with switching Duskull out is that it's going to Fisher next turn. I guess I can switch Dust Noir back in. I mean, back out again as well. Do I just Destiny Bond? Because if I miss the Iron Head, Destiny Bond still hits Hariyama. And Dugtrio won't be using Fisher against Duskull at least. And it'll get redirected. So it'll either be a redirected Aerial Ace or Night Slash into Bronzong, which don't do much. And then it's a 2v1 against a Rapidash, which is not too bad. That's bad. That's even worse, the fact that Hariyama missed. They both missed. Okay, everyone misses. Great turn. It is actually a problem though, it does waste the turn of Trickery. Actually, I get a Protect again. I get a free Protect. That's big. Now, the thing is, Rapidash will survive. Oh my god, Dugtrio survived. Dugtrio survived the Iron Head. That is very surprising to me. That's a Bronzong is weaker than I think moment for sure. Okay, well, I've got to go for the Earth Ring, I suppose. It hits Hariyama first. It does hit Dugtrio there. So I get one turn of Trick Room. I'm not sure if I'm into Earthquake here. So Rapidash survives. I could be Earthquaking my Dusk Noir. I guess I can protect an Earthquake, but I kind of want to use Nightshade to get extra chances to hit. Earthquake, Nightshade together do take it out. And once I hit Earthquake or Nightshade, I can then just use the other one. Hit Dust Noir first. That's bad. Hitting Nightshade is good at least. Well, Flare Blitz does a lot of recoil when it tries to go after Bronzong at least. Please don't crit. Am I meant to protect? I probably am meant to protect. So I can go for the trick mark then. Flare Blitz crit. Definitely a lost condition here. I mean, Flare Blitz can crit on this turn as well. Also, I can't Earthquake because Bronzong is faster on the Trickery. We won't be able to win anymore, at least. So it's Iron Tail, crit defense drop into Flare Blitz, and I miss every move. No. That's a crit. Ah, nice. It's 2 turns too late. This team is skating the line. Dustin finally gets crit. It's pretty overdue, but it happens when the game had just been decided anyway. It's a Parasol Lady. It's possible. You can get a lucky run. There is such a thing as good luck. And it's not extremely... If a team is meant to get about 100 wins, and you get 130, that's not extremely good luck. That's why I'm aiming for a sort of a 120-ish win streak. If I can never get to 120 after multiple tries, I'm going to say that's probably cheated. Probably going to poison myself here, which is fine. Poison doesn't make any change this match. It's a simple Trick Room explode dust in the game. I'm pretty sure Porygon 2-3 is going to faint to explosion. But I got the damage estimate wrong on that Doug trio. So I am going to use Leah. I'm pretty sure Porygon 2 always faints to this. I suppose Heatwave can miss Guskull 8 times in a row, maybe? Ninetales is one of those Pokemon that gets 3 hit KO'd by the Nightshade anyway. So this brings the streak up to 42. No, 52. I think it's a Pokefan. Star up to Skarmory combination is a little bit annoying. At least Star up is fast in Skarmory though. Shouldn't need any kind of special tech here. The Star Raptor 4 doesn't do enough damage to Bronzong without his choice band. Oh, he says the guy's name when he's announcing the event from the arcade. To be honest, because they're both burned, I could actually just I could switch out zone 1. There's no reason not to use the bait though. It would be exceptionally difficult to lose this game. I guess flinch is possible. I would switch. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Iron Head clean to it here, particularly with the burn damage to help chip. To Roughneck. What is the worst case scenario here? It probably... It might be Drifting 3 instead of Drifting 4 because of the Icy Wind, I guess. Maybe King 2 perhaps. King 2 is still guaranteed to go after the bait though. Then Tyranitar. They're all going to lose. Yeah, I think this is a regular reload. Going for that, but that's quite funny with Tyranitar. Sand actually does help with drift blim if I have to end up using Iron Head onto it. If it is Nidoking 1 or 2, I could just pain split Iron Head to drift blim. Poison Jab, Shadow Ball. So that's probably Nidoking 4. That's probably Drift Blim 4. Nidoking 4 is slightly dangerous because it can outrage, target will be random. Guaranteed to take out the Drift Blim. I don't think Nidoking is ever going to Earthquake here, so I can explode next turn. The issue of exploding next turn is that Tyranitar is not good for the last 1v1. Tyranitar 1 and 4 in particular. Best case scenario, probably Tyranitar 2. I can Iron Head Nidoking and then Earthquake next turn, while I Destiny Bond the Drift Blim. Guess I do that. No reason not to go for the flinch since it's an easy 2 here. I will compliment the team on one thing. It is interesting how often you do want to Destiny Bond the slower opponent, which is what you often is the only real option the team has of doing it. It's interesting how often it turns out to be optimal there. It doesn't have to be Tyranitar 4, it could be anything. You see, I kind of want to do Earthquake Protect. But I also kind of want to do Nightshade onto Tyranitar. Don't think it matters. I just think that Nightshade is a lot safer. I don't mind being crit. I think exchanging the crit for a Nightshade is not bad. I'm pretty sure Nidoking does faint here, but since the Iron Head damage is slightly disappointing, I'm going to cover it with the Nightshade. If this doesn't take out Nidoking, I made a mistake with the turn 1 Iron Head. That's a crit, yeah. So little that I feel like it was Nidoking 1. It was Nidoking 1, wasn't it? It wasn't Nidoking 4. Nidoking 1 has HP EVs. That's the only way it would ever survive. Yeah, Nidoking 4 would never take an Iron Head and Earthquake. It must be Nidoking 1. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it should have been obvious from the roll as well. Okay, so 19-0 in this session. Is it going to get to 21-0? Auto again. Jolteon Claydol was a very good lead. what am I most scared of? It's probably jumping on 1. Claydol. The thing is, Claydol 4 doesn't even have his item. It's not that scary. And Bronzong lasts. Again, Bronzong 4 doesn't have its item though, so I'm not actually very scared. This would be a rough team to face at the castle. I'd rather get the burn, but that's fine. So I guess Claydol 4 can rock slide flinch. That's possible. Thunderbolt. Ancient Power, so probably Claydol 2. Jolteon could be 1 or 4. I think I just explode though. Zen Headbutt, so it could have been 4. Black belt. Okay. Flareon 2, does that tell me anything? No. Sorry, not Flareon, Hitmonchan 2. I don't think so, I think it does just generic. Looks like an easy win, as long as they don't mess up the roulette. It's a very nice roulette, I must say. What is funny about this is Hitmonchan 2 has Bullet Punch, so I do need to do a preemptive Destiny Bond. But I don't need to. It's really... Dust Noir will never lose to Hitmonchan 2, but... Because I use it last turn, it still activates. Do that a lot in the castle. It's only really the first round it was of any interest at all. I mean, the team does look very convincing when there are no curveballs thrown at it. I'm going to stop there. I can feel myself losing focus, and it's only fair if I play this team at my best. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.